Hey Aquarius, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back, guys. Hopefully you don't mind the background noise. I like rain. Rain seems to really be um, calming me at this time. So I have some going on in the background. I got a lot of things. I'm working on both laptops right now. So I'm getting out these monthlies. So with that, very interesting message for you guys for the month of March, Aquarius. So let's get started. First card coming through is talking about awakening for you guys. And it says, "Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense." So a lot of you Aquarius are going to be going through awakening for March. And what is awakening? Awakening is where you go through like a spiritual awakening. You go through, it's like coming out of, the only way that I know how to explain it, it's like coming out of, I know there's a definition for it. So I'm going to look that up for you guys. But for my own personal intake, what a spiritual awakening is that you're coming out of something that's old and coming into something that's new. So it's like you're shedding old parts of you, you're shedding old selves of you, which can cause a lot of, discomfort. It can cause a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. So if you're feeling like any of those things this month and you're feeling like, whoa, Amy, what is this? Why am I honestly feeling this way? Why do I feel scared or, uncomfortable or anything like that? It's because you're going through a spiritual awakening, but it's meant to take you exactly where you need to go. So allow this to happen. By definition, though, so it says, no, wait, I don't like that one. I want something simple. Okay. So, a spiritual awakening is a call to higher consciousness and deeper mental awareness. The process of spiritual awakening begins about personal transformation and a shift in one's worldview. When someone goes through a spiritual awakening, they experience a shift in their mental framework. So that is kind of what I'm talking about. Is that you're going to be going through some mental framework. You're going to be going through some type of spiritual shift, and you know, at first you might feel like, oh my god, like I said, I went through mine last year in January, and January and February were really, really tough months. But it wasn't until I hit, I think it was March actually, that I started to feel comfortable. I started to feel like I was going to be okay. But during that 2 months that I went through my awakening, I felt sick. I felt angry. I felt sad. I was everything but happy. I felt like I was going through something that was shedding a lot of pain, a lot of like anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of confusion. Like I went through so many emotions that I didn't even know I had. So you guys will be going through, some of you will be going through this. It's going to be intense. It's going to take you to your knees. But in order for you to in order for you to go from rock bottom to top, you have to go through this awakening. This is going to change you. This is going to make you whole again. This is going to just change your perspective. It's going to help you. So yes, it's going to be scary, Aquarius, but I'm telling you that this awakening that you're going through is going to take you exactly where you need to go. So allow whatever in March that feels threatening or feels, scary, allow that awakening to happen, because it's taking you on course to where you need to go. So we have non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent as doing both. So what does this talk about? This non-duality says that you are so unique and so crazy different, but in a good way. That your angels are saying, like, you have to embrace who you are. You have to embrace this side of you. Don't put down who you are. Don't dim your light. Don't pretend to be someone that you're not, because you're exactly what God puts you to be. You're exactly what God wants you to be. And it's about shining yourself. It's about having that inner power within you to say, you know what, God, give me the courage to and the power to do what must be done. That's what the inner power is like knowing you have this power, and you're so brave and you're so courageous for going through the things that you've been going through. Okay. So as we move forward, we start off with the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands tells me that some of you are going to be in a place this month where you feel like the world is on your shoulders. That's an awakening. You feel like you're going through everything alone. You have no help. You have no go-to. You feel like everything is against you, and it feels that way. And parts of you, that's exactly what it is that these situations, these obstacles, these challenges, they're only going to make you stronger. But if you get to a point where you feel really burnt out, if you get to a point where you feel like, Amy, I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Like, your angels are saying, like, you need to hold on. They're taking you down to your knees because that's where you need to go in order to grow. Okay. So this 10 of Wands, this overwhelming feeling, this chaotic feeling, this feeling of discomfort, this feeling of being scared, it's taking you to where you need to go. Some of you with the 7 of Wands, you've been blocking things for a while now, probably blocking relationships, love from coming in because you're afraid. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to be open. And Spirit's saying, like, you cannot be afraid to be opened any longer. You have to allow anger, resentment, confusion, hurt from previous connections and previous things that people have done to you. You have to be able to allow yourself to open up to new connections, to new people, to know that you're absolutely okay. Because some of you are blocking new things from coming in. That's what the 7 of Wands is saying. 7 of Wands is saying you're blocking things from coming in because you're scared, because you do not see the other side. You fear getting hurt. You fear, being vulnerable. You fear opening yourself up. And it's time that you step out of that door and say, you know what? I'm going to let what's for me come through that door. I'm going to allow these blessings. I'm going to allow this abundance to come in because I know that I've been through so much and I'm worthy of these great things. A lot of you with a Hermit card, you need to go within right now. This is about going within. This is about doing what you need to do. This is about keeping yourself grounded this month. It's about, if you need to do some inner work, if you need to let go, if you need to heal, if you need to surrender, if you need to trust in the universe, if you need to have faith, if you need to call on the angels, it's about focusing on what it is that Aquarius really, really needs for the month of March. Some of you with the 8 of Pentacles, you have dreams about going back to school or, doing an online business or running some type of home-based business or going back to work. And this starts with a plan. This is saying, you know what, I'm going to have a plan here and I'm going to move forward and I'm going to work on this plan and I'm going to, really, really work on what it is that I love, because you have to be doing things that you love now. It's 2021 and yes, we're going through COVID and we're going through hard times, but that doesn't have to stop us from living our dreams or from potentially fulfilling our dreams. So you have this light within you with the Queen of Swords. That's independence. That's, amazing. That's strong. That's strength. You have a light within you that's attracting other people, Aquarius. But it's being able to let that light out. It's being able to say, I have something here to give. I have something here to teach. I have something here to prove. And this is more about proving to yourself than anyone else. I feel like deep down that you can go out and do anything. So this is more about proving to yourself. But the Queen of Swords says, like, you are such a powerful and confident woman / man, whoever's watching this, and you need to believe that in yourself. You need to believe that you can go out there and change the world. You need to believe in what it is that you're doing. And once you do that, you will receive abundance. You will receive the connections and, the blessings that Spirit has for you. But it all comes down to strength, right? It all comes down to overcoming those obstacles, overcoming those challenges, keeping your eyes on the bigger prize. We have the Ace of Cups, but you guys have so many blessings coming your way. I feel like once you get over this turmoil, once you get through this awakening, it's going to be golden for you guys. It's going to be like the storm and then the rainbow. That's what I see. I see you walking through that storm. And once you walk through that storm, what you are on the other side is not going to be what you guys will be eventually end up. It's like you walk through that storm sad and angry and resentful. And when you get to that end, you see the light, you see the rainbow, you see the flowers, the butterflies, and it brings this bright energy to you. It vibes you up. It just raises your consciousness. It raises your vibration. And I just feel like you're going to completely, by the end of March, I feel, Aquarius, you're going to be completely changed because you're going to have gone through the transformations that you have gone through, but it's exactly what you need. Okay. So your card says abundance is your right. While the awareness of your higher self is focused on this physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations. But your soul is limitless in ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire, but it's not a one-way street, it's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow, so as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept that this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be the receptacle of boundaries, love, happiness, health, and prosperity. But you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow of abundance alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you're actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. This is your ego talking. The universe also says yes. It is the ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that it is possible. All right. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius, for your March monthly. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. Take that awakening on. As best as you can. Like I said, I've been there. I know it. You guys can always message me if you need some tips to be walked through it. But I'm sending you guys love and light, and I will see you guys next month.